Hello guys, what's up? My name is Boo, and today I wanted to go with a sort of a different video design with a tutorial instead about Sparking Zero right here. And today what we're going to look is how to mod Sparking Zero. This will be more like related to coloring, to changing the colors of, let's say, Goku's gi. In this case, this Gogeta, let's say I want his vest to be blue and this part of the vest, let's say green, and his pants, let's say I want them black. So today I'm gonna teach you how to do specifically that. Before we go, we keep going. If you're not familiar with English, oops, I'm also going to make a Spanish tutorial for this. It'll be a little bit longer, but nothing will change about it. First of all, here's a few of the things that we'll need. So we're gonna need this DBSC10-24.us map. We cannot really see anything because this is something that certain application can run. This thing as well, character tune remake, I suppose. We'll need this, something I'll link in the description below or in the comment, which is the IDs of the characters. For example, in case, just like I said, if we want to keep, let's say, Gogeta, this Gogeta is super, so this is not useful if we're looking for C Gogeta, right? Also, so we see Gogeta Super Saiyan. This is still not. Gogeta GT Super Saiyan 4. This is from GT. Still no. And then we see Super Gogeta. This is the one from the Janemba movie. So we need to find this. So we're gonna have this ID, right? In this case, let's say that we're gonna take Goku Super Saiyan 4. That's the guy I just did a mod with. I just colored the handcuffs that he has in his hand. Instead of them being like blue, some sort of blue, they're now red. They're red. You cannot really see them because, of course, the Super Saiyan 4 skin is also red. But it was something I wanted to do, and just like I said with the Gogetas, another thing I wanted to do with Super Saiyan 4 Goku was color his pants black. And make this little thing over here maybe white or red for him. So we're gonna do that right now. Oops. So first of all, we have the ID. So his ID, his main ID 0000_33. Sure. Now the other thing we need right now is this. We need F model, which so after we download it, you'll be greeted by this. Maybe you'll be greeted also by an update. You might as well just download it, or maybe not, whatever. Instead of this, you'll find sometimes like Fortnite or Valorant. It depends on actually what you have on your PC. I don't play Valorant. I've never played Valorant, but I guess that's something that Steam has. Maybe like the CS, the Counter-Strike things in Gary's mod. Like the models and all of that. You need to have that for most of the games that you're gonna have, because or else you're gonna be like with a lot of errors, everything basically. So you won't be seeing this, but you'll be seeing this like a little bit more empty. If you go to folders, you might see like Valorant or Fortnite or something different. So what we're gonna do in order to see what I see here, that is Sparking Zero, is go to Directory, Selector, and here you'll see that it'll probably say the game, Fortnite or Valorant. In this case, I already added mine. We can click here. Here we can add the name. Essentially, well, this adds the name automatically after you find it. So you click here, and how do I find this executable specifically? We can go to Steam. Here, manage, browse local files, and this right here. You need nothing else. You can do this, copy, Oh, I might just blur that because I have a lot of very confidential information there. Sorry. You're not gonna copy that here. You're gonna go here again, and here you click, and then you Control V to paste it. Then you enter again, look for it, and then you click on select folder, and it'll automatically pick the executable. So after that, you're gonna click on add, and it'll appear now up here with the directory and everything. And here in the UE versions, you're gonna click. You see all of this. You're gonna pick this one. Oh, this one. Game underscore UE Unreal Engine 5 underscore 1. After that, you click on OK. Nothing will happen still. Alright, so now we click on settings. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. I made some notes for this. Just to not miss any step, because from all the I'm making this tutorial mainly because I've been watching this one, Basic Modding Guide by NovaTedd, and this one also, which is the Recolor Guide by NovaTedd as well. However, most of these, at least for me, were incomplete. I couldn't mod after reading all of this, following step by step. I was even with my friends, and my friends were like, "Yeah, you're doing this right. I really don't understand what's happening." I had to watch two videos. One, I think it was Russian, and the other one it was French. The French one actually helped me out a lot and helped me mod my Super Saiyan 4 Goku. All right. That said, let's just keep going. We'll also need this, of course, just like it said, UE version is Unreal Engine version. We need to get it. How do you get it? You can just simply go to here, download Epic Games Launcher, go to Unreal Engine, and it'll tell you any version that you want. You can click here. If I'm not wrong, if you click on here, I think. No, actually not. This thing, yeah. Because yeah, you can install different versions. This is the only one I have. Alright, another thing that we'll need is the Sparking Zero project. This is actually here as well in these tutorials. This one. It's a GitHub. It's basically this. It's a zip file. You can click here on code, download zip, and you can get it. I had it here. This is what it'll get you, except for this little file right here. I'll explain what to do with that file later, or how to create that file. Eventually, you'll just install Unreal Engine to open this. At any point, I don't think I'll ever say to open just directly this. I'll never say that, oh, just start it. Go ahead. No. Mainly not because I think that's for editing textures and all of that. And today we're looking for just modifying the colors. I also suggest you get yourself like an HEX finder, a hex finder, a color finder, because we're gonna need this to not get confused like between all the colors that exist around the character. And alright, that said, we're back in settings. All the things that you need to do here is click on this little thing. This is probably going to be disabled for you. You're going to enable it. And what mapping file path. So remember this thing that I told you to install, to not install because that's just a file. You'll just download it. And after that, you'll go to Fmodel. And whatever you saved it, you're going to just click there. You can see that I made an Fmodel. I made an Fmodel thing, an Fmodel folder, because running this in the desktop runs something that goes like. Give me a second. I do have that mistake around my notes. Cannot be run from a read-only directory. So what you need to do is save it on an actual, like I did here. You can see here. This is the actual app. Save it on any folder or anything, or save it anywhere on your PC, and that'll do it. After that, well, I saved it here just to not be like, oh, I saved this like in 10 folders from my work. So I just saved it here. You also need this, which is what I told you about, which is exactly this, the Toon remake. For me, the name was Nola Mad Creation, but it doesn't matter anyways. Alright, after that, eventually you do need this. I may share this if maybe this guy lets me, or I'll make just another file for it. This AES key will introduce it after you click on this, and it may show you that apply or something like that. Also check everything is like this. Everything should be like that. It should be like this for you too, but just make sure that everything is like this, okay? So after that, you're gonna go again to directory and you're gonna click here. Here it'll show you this. If it shows you something else, this but empty, it'll show you like insert a main static key. If it shows you something else, please rewind the video and do it all over again because you're doing something wrong. That's something that happened to me, and I did something slightly wrong with which was finding the little mapping file. This thing once again. You copy this, make sure there's no spaces, there's nothing. You click on OK, and that should be it. It should take like a while here. It should say that it's charging, and after that we can easily just come here, click on loading mode, we click on all, and we click on load. We wait. Sometimes it says completed, but it takes some time, a little bit, to charge a little bit more. Alright, given this time, we open this Sport Games Studio. This is the games folder. We go to content, SS, like one of the last folders. We go down, characters, and here is where the IDs work. So I used to get confused. I thought that for these, for example, Goku is this, right? 0000. But when you show me this, for example, Goku C early, that's what I think. I think like, oh, that has to be Goku early, right? And a lot of you that aren't that familiar with modding, like me, just like I'm telling you, I got pretty confused. You might get confused and you may say like, oh, I need to look for 00-33. And you'll go like this and you're like, what? But what's going on? I cannot find it. The same character that has this ID and the dash, what you'll be only caring about is this first part. For any character. This is Goku himself. This is like almost every Goku model. We open this. 1P. We open this and we leave it like this. We'll leave it here in 1P. Then we go up to the right. Okay. And we'll see all of this and you'll be like, whoa, what is all this? This is all the characters' files. And here we can see something else. Look at this. 000-40. So this is actually Goku Super. Base Goku Super. We can already know that because of the dash. Oops. So right now, since we're looking for Super Saiyan for Goku, we need to look for dash 33. Something that you can do easily is search by name and you click on 33. This is the entirety of Super Saiyan 4 Goku's files. Now, how do I know what I'm exactly gonna mod? I want to mod his tail, I want to mod his face, I want to mod his eyes. Eventually, you can see that this is the model. You can eventually select all of this, save model, and it'll save it. I already saved it, that's why I'm not doing it. And after that, let's say that, oh, another thing, there's like these little things here, notations. This, for example, means body. This TAL means tail, and you can see it here again. But once again, this is most likely like the coding of the body, the physics, everything. This thing right here, SK. This is the model. So if we want to look for, let's say, the face, we can see it here. This is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's face. TAL, as I told you, this is the tail. See? So we already know that. We already know this is Super Saiyan 4 Goku because out of all the Gokus from this list that start with 0000, I'm pretty sure, yeah, GT Goku 0002. So 0000 until Ultra Instinct, Master Ultra Instinct, and Ultra Instinct Sign. So yeah, all of these guys don't have tails. I'm pretty sure that you cannot like give them an attribute to have a tail. So this is how we can already figure out. We can check the model. In case we want to do something else, like let's say, am I sure this is exactly Goku? Let's say that HI, or let's look for that. This hair. You can see that this is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's hair. In case you want to see the full model or how the model looks with some parts, we can do this. C. Click the C button. This. What you see me clicking up there? Look at that. This is the things that I colored, by the way. And okay, let's do this again, but with the hair. There he is. We have Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. Alright, that's it. First of all, let's go way back again to folders, just to do a little bit more advanced stuff. Click on textures, 19 packages, right? You can see all of this. You may say like, oh, most of this is like 0023, 0023, 0000. This is freaking Saiyan Saga Goku. But we're gonna take all of this, even though it's not Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You gotta do this with the model of your character, of course. You don't gotta do this always with Goku. If you're doing Broly, do it with Broly. You pick all of this again. Save texture. Do not click on anything else. You click on save texture. This will eventually save about like in output, if I'm not wrong, exports, and here I think. Yeah, exactly. Alright, hold up. Give me a second while I check my notes. Alright, so now we are going to move on to Unreal Engine, to mod. Oh, by the way, I was making examples and I forgot to do this. Let me look real quick for the pants. Oh, oops. Oh, by the way, whenever you click on this, look at this. So it says like morph target, MMT normal, yeah, right? If I click on body, which is this is the pants, the things that I'm gonna be coloring. It shows another thing, skeletal mesh, escape, blah 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 blah. This is the coding of the main part of the body. This probably like a lot of attributes. I know a lot about programming. As a matter of fact, I'm studying programming. These should be like values that mark the body, like I don't know, the size, the well, a lot of stuff mainly. So eventually, I'm gonna look for. Let me open this. So I'm gonna look for this for the BDI dash 00 body 00. Oh, another thing, of course, if you look to Super Goku or anything else, you won't find this SKTAL, because of course no Goku has a tail. Alright, let's move it. Let's do this faster. Let's go back. The model, the Sparking Zero model I told you to install. The model I told you to install. Um, Give me a second. Not this one. Let's go to the here. This project, you need to get it. This GitHub project, you need to get it. This is a must-have. So I have it here. You literally unzip it. This will open this. This will get you this, like I said. And you may say, do I open Unreal Engine right now? Do not open Unreal Engine via like Epic Games. Open it via here. You're gonna double click this and it should open. For me, it's gonna take a while if this is your first time installing Unreal Engine. Um, because for me it took around like 15 minutes to fully get everything done. All right. While this charges, I might as well. I'm gonna put like a photo of what I was telling you. How my Goku ended up showing up. Mm, it's pretty easy. Not gonna lie. Thing is, like I said, the tutorials were incomplete. Or maybe since I don't know about mods, I just didn't know it was like that. And well, of course, people that do know are gonna be like, "Pfft, duh, you had to do that, of course." So you're gonna be welcomed by only this SS folder, okay? This is the mod that I made. I have it here, but right now we're not gonna use it. As a matter of fact, I might delete it because I'm gonna fuse the red cuffs with the black pants to make Goku like more drippy for me at least. So after this, you're gonna go ahead and click on this, and this is gonna be an empty folder. You're gonna click here and go ahead and click on new folder. In my case, it's in Spanish, so I click on this, and you're gonna name it just like this. It has to be the exact names. I'm gonna make characters. You click on this. Now, once again, you're gonna go and wanna go find this. Goku's ID is still 000. You're not gonna use this dash 33 anymore. Well, for other stuff you will, but not right now. You create it again. 1P, the same thing as an F model. Click, and you're gonna create these two. This is to start to put your mods in your characters folder mainly. Okay, we go back. Give me a second while I check my my notes again. Oh, okay. Before we continue, let's go up here to the edit, or in my case, editar, and we go to editor preferences, and let's go to experimental. Here, the only thing we need to tick is this. Allow chunk ID assignments. This was unticked for me. I just had to tick it out. There we go. Easy. We close this, we open it again, and we go to project settings. We go to packaging, I think, packing. This, and this. These three have to be checked. If you tick on generate no chunks, you get errors. You won't get your mod working. These three have to be checked. To me, when I opened Unreal Engine, this was checked. Maybe for people that already have Unreal Engine installed, I have been doing, I don't know, games, 3D games, 2D games. Maybe this is not checked. You should check these three. Alright, and that's everything to get prepared to mod. Alright, next. We click here, and here you go to textures, of course, in the 1P, the two folders that you created. This. So you're gonna go to the thing that I told you about F model, the textures that you clicked on to click on save texture. When you clicked here, selecting all of them. So you're gonna go here, select them all, and you drag them in here. Okay, about Unreal Engine, I didn't get an error like until I almost finished modding. I'm gonna explain what I got and how I fixed it. Pretty easy, nothing to worry about. Alright, give me a moment. Alright, so you see this common carpet here, carpet, oof, my bad. You see this common folder here, right? You have to create this one too. And the knola thingy that I explained to you here, if we go back to F model, this thing is gonna give you this too, right? You're gonna wanna go to your base to the folder that this thing is in here, I think. You wanna go to the folder. Hold up. Here. Content. SS. Characters. Common. And here. Don't do this in Unreal Engine. Do this here in the File Explorer, because last time I got a weird error, and the only thing that was the fix was to just go here, drag them here, and that's it. GG's. Alright, so now we are going to go and check common and materials. We'll see this and all of this. We'll go here, base MI. You see all this and you'll be like, what is this? What exactly is this? This is mainly like, let's say the models of the characters, everything that every character in the game uses in the Sparking Zero. MI eyes L, MI eyes R, HIR, which is hair. A lot of characters have different types of hair. HIR 23. So you may be like, this is pretty confusing, but what now? Let's go back to F model, folders, and now we're gonna click on materials. Materials in this game means MI. If we go to packages, look at this. MI, material. See? All of that. We have all the materials for Goku. Okay, so a little thing here, while we check all of this, for the the little thingies that I made, it's actually, it had to be this one. It's this one. This one is the model of the little things, the little, let's say, bracelets or something that Goku has on his hands. The cuffs, whatever. It's exactly this one. This is here because is my pack chunk. Look at this, 200. This is my mod. So this is the original one. If we go check this, I'm not sure that if I click this it'll show the color, but it did apply the color. You can see everything you open is gonna be like this. This is just the material. Let's say like, you know that when characters get hurt, they get like a little bit of scratch marks on their bodies. That is exactly something that the materials are specifically. Like, look at this. This is the eye. The eye is just like a 2D model, and that's it. That they apply just this. You can see that this is like a scratch mark. This is what Goku probably has in his arms or anything. This is probably his skin. We have all of this. Now, it was very confusing finding the exact this exact thing that made my mod. It was super confusing because when I went to WAMP here and you go to 33 and it was, if I'm not wrong, skin. Skin, first of all, this is not his skin, this is just the bracelets. These simple things cause me a big trouble because when I click here and it opens the codification for this, you gotta find the parent of this, okay? You need to find the exact thing that this is for the materials, because the materials is what make this the model. So this needs to be found in around here. Oh, but how do I find it? Well, we can do the Control Left thread and just do MI dash. However, you need to be careful because in a lot of cases, when I saw this L and E, this has to be like a probably one of the most base models for every character. I think this is like in almost every character, and this is not something you can modify. This is in the base character MI, but at least to me I could not modify it. I grabbed this because I was like, oh, maybe this is the bracelets. Ugh. Look at this. Now we have SKN000. We did find that last time. SKN. Look at this. SKN0000. Well, just 3 zeros. Oops. We found this in the materials folder as well. You can see this. All of this is the name of the materials that they're using for this model. However, this is like the materials getting connected to the body. And this SKN000, I believe that is the arms, the skin of the arms and the chest, because I did color that. Let's go back again here. SKN000. I grabbed. Okay, let me show you this real quick. The LNE one, I deleted it, but you can see this. SKN000. Here it is. Let's keep going. 010. 010 0. No, just 010. Here it is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going down. SKN001. There it is, 00001. We keep going. 002, 002. Until we get to this one. Eventually, this material slot name is what actually helped me a little bit more understand. You can see this is face. This did not color the face at all. You can see it in the screenshot that I looked around. Maybe I'll post it again here. This did color his chest, his hands, and that's it. And even the little cuffs thingy. I was like, whoa, at least it worked, you know, because I was facing a lot of issues with that. Okay, so this, you can see this is like glove, and that counts as gloves because Goku doesn't have gloves. But exactly, when you're programming something, you're not gonna be like super specific on what the hell is Goku having. Vegeta has gloves. Let's say Goku has gloves. I don't know who else. Gogeta, Vegito, all of those. So this is the path that I took, and this was exactly the model. Well, let's keep going because I'm just explaining a little bit too much of what we have to do. I just want to be super explicit because I don't want people to get also confused and miss a lot of parts that I did, and then they have to watch like 10,000 videos. And for example, for people that speak Spanish and English like me, I will never ever find a French video. I had to look through Reddit, through a lot of stuff to mod. This better if I just create a video about it. All right. Give me a second. Alright, so for the pants, let's go to the pants. So this is the model of the pants, BDY. Alright, so now we look for MI. LNE, you see, this is the same thing. This is like the full structure of the body, from head to toes. This probably is my guess, eventually. OBI000. You can see that this barely has any inside of what it is. SKN 010. I got that in the mod and that didn't work. That has to be probably the Goku's torso overall. Hey, look at this. This is the OB001. This is the same. Damn right. BTM. Now that is a new one. Okay, so I'm gonna take those BTMs, both, these two. Okay, we're grabbing BTM 00, 000 and BTM 001. All right. So let's go and find these things in the materials folder. We click here again, materials, packages. Here, these two, the first two actually. BTM 000, BTM 001. We open it. This looks regular, to say the least. Now, this is a very important thing to take in my parameter info, parameter value, all of that. So, we're gonna start. We need to find the parent of this, by the way. Let's click here on parent. Oh, oops. Look at this, it says DGI003. I don't even think I saw that in the... Ha! Look at that! It was here. So eventually, another thing to know, what you're manipulating is by the colors. I'll show that later. Let's first begin with this. So this is that the actual name of this for the pants of Goku was DGI003, and for BTM001 it was BTM000 actually. Pretty weird. Look at that, I don't even see a BTM. In this case, you can create something that relates to it. In this case, I don't see anything that relates to it. But you can just copy one. You can just duplicate it. Mainly do this once again in the file explorer, because sometimes this glitches out like for some reason, and I don't really understand why. DGI003. Okay, so we click here, right click, we create an instance. Now, it'll be called like this for a moment. How do we exactly call this? We go here, and this is the one that we're gonna modify. If we're gonna recolor, this is the thing that we're gonna recolor, right? So if this is the thing that we're gonna recolor, it needs to have the same name as this to overwrite it and show the color that we're gonna do, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we'll go copy, package name, click rename, we control V, and take out the US part and the dot. And here we have our first material that is from the game. So before we do anything and before you go ahead and do like, oh my god, let me open it, I'm gonna recolor it. No, we're gonna go to the character folder, 1P, materials, and drag this here. Move over here. Here it is. Next step, I'm gonna fully color the pants later. I'm just gonna do it with this one because I'm already like half an hour here. Super important. Double click this. Super important as well. You need to, before you open this needs to be in this folder. Everything needs to be in this folder first. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just take it easy and do it slow. We open this and we'll see this. This is just an orange thing. Like, this makes no sense. The pants of Goku aren't even this color. They're like yellow. They're like, they have the little blue thing on the top. Correct, but this is from the knola mat creation. This is just a material that has the same attributes as the materials that are in Sparking Zero. That's why we created an instance of it, just so we can just modify it. Now, back to our model. We go here. We need to check this. Rim light size. The name is rim light size. Do we go here? Look at this. We need to tick it and give this value 5.0. In this case, don't try to put 5.0, just put 5 and this will do the rest. Let's do the next one. Refraction, the bias, you can see that this is still nothing changes. Still, if it doesn't change, you go ahead and do this and do nothing. You still leave it checked. It has to have the same values in order to apply. It just has to have everything just like it shows in the materials folder or the code of the material. My bad. Okay, so now we go to the recoloring part. This is for the eyes, most likely. This is to modify the eyes, eyebrows, most of that. This is what we're looking for. So color, once again, this is not the color that Goku has in his pants. Yeah, this is the default color that the materials thing from NOLA has. Alright. So now we look here. After vector parameter values, we need name, color 1. Tick it. We're gonna tick first. X. Now let's go find this. What is this? What exactly is this? Look at this. This is the color of the pants. This is Goku's pants actually, because this is like the yellow it has. All right. So now we can see that he has nothing else. Pretty weird for it to be pants, but most of this we don't need. Most of the things, for example, the cuffs that I gave Goku used to be used to have this. Most of it used to have a specular color. Really weird to say the least. Yeah, I'm looking here in name. Yeah, It eventually, that is the only thing that the pants supposedly have. So now we're gonna color this, and I say I wanted the pants black, so I'll just do this. Maybe a little bit clear, but make it like this. This. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, most of this is just not even something you need to touch. Okay, got it. After that, we need to check that everything here is just not that much checked. Just like I said, everything needs to be ticked as long as it says it here. This is just because if this is none, it doesn't matter at all. This is its parent, the thing that we created an instance of, and there we go. We have the color of Goku's pants. We look for this, nothing. We click up here to save it. You can see that it doesn't have the little thing anymore. We close. So now we have our little pants color here, right? Okay. Give me a second. Hitting again. Alright. Now, what do we exactly do with this? So, let's go to content, and you saw that this is where, oops, this is where I had my mod, right? We right click, miscellaneous, and we do this. This data asset for me is this in Spanish. Once again, this is pretty bad. Data layer, curve atlas, like, and then the other ones are in Spanish. Unreal Engine needs someone to translate all of that. I wish I could do that, but whatever. We do this, and we look for SS primary asset level. This. If you look for primary asset level, you find 2 SS. You cannot do it on the primary asset level. I did that, didn't work. So we select this one, select, and now what was the name? It should be label underscore and the name. I'm going to do red cuffs, black pants, SSJ4 Goku. It's a little bit long, but whatever. We click here. Very important. Oh, oops. Oh, Christ. Very important. Priority higher than 1. Just whatever. 2, 5. Let's do it. Chunk ID. You saw that my pack chunk here. We have it here. It says, look at this. Pack chunk 200. It's because this ID was 200 for me. Let's set it to something different. Let's set it to 158, okay? It has to be higher than 18, okay? Never put something like below 18, it won't work. Apply recursively needs to be checked. Cook rule, always cook. If you don't want your mod to cook, then you're cooked. Leave assets in my directory in runtime level, checked. Now, how do I exactly add the mods to the textures of the mods? Explicit assets. Don't get confused by all of this. Explicit assets. Add element. Now we need to find this. You're gonna see how big is this. It has even the textures in. Fear not. How do we name our stuff? Mi down. You can see. This is the actual original ones. But we can see that the ones that we created, that we made an instance of, are the first. So I'm going to add this one, which are the handcuffs and the pants. This, BTM. Alright. This is how it should look. Remember, this doesn't have to be the exact name, the exact number. Just higher than 1, higher than 18. 18, this number. Just in case you guys are a little bit confused. Pretty weird that I don't see why I can. Okay, here we go. We save it. We need to save it. Close it. And now we have it here, right? Now, this is a very, 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 very important thing that, like I said, in most of the tutorials I didn't see. We go to this, right click, asset actions, assign a chunk. In my case, well, this number is the one. 158, 158. Is that it? Correct. We go here, 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 and easily 158. To check, okay. If you do it again, you won't be able to check it. It'll always ask you to do it again. 158. It'll always do it again. We assign the chunk to that, and we need to find these two things again. Where did we save them? Remember, we saved them in our character material folder. See? These two. Again, asset actions, assign a chunk ID 158. This one, asset actions, this had another chunk ID, but as you can see, it was the 200 one. 158, there we go. Easy. Let's go back here. Let's save this again. Another thing that we need to do is do this and save. We can go here in case you have something unsaved and just save it right away. Down here to the right, it says all saved or some pending or to be saved. You do that on any materials that you want to include, if they're included in here, okay? If I include all of the colors that you saw before, which are the chest of Goku, like his head, all of that. Well, no, his head wasn't colored. My bad. You include them all in the assets, and also give those assets the chunk ID. Now, is this my mod? Correct. This right now, this is what you see right here is your mod. How do I get it to work? I'm not sure if you've seen. Let me make an example right here with the mods that I have. That I installed a few of the first ones I saw. Beast Gohan. Look at this. You look at this and you're like, whoa, this is pretty weird. Pack this UCAC UTOC. Now, I guess that's the mod. Yeah, correct. That is the mod. We go to platforms. We go here. Windows. Sometimes it'll show like this. If Windows shows like this, you need to install this. Look for it. It took me like 5 versions to install, like 1,000 versions. I'm just exaggerating, but it was pretty stupid. Okay. You have to click when you go here. Shipping. It'll close it, but when you open it, you'll see checked. Package project. Before this, I got an error happening to me, which was, let me turn the music down. I had an error where it just told me that it could not export everything. It was like super incomplete, and it wasn't even because of this. What did I do? I installed Visual Studio, but I think that wasn't needed. It was pretty stupid because I went to here to the F model. No, no. My bad. I went to here, the actual folder of the project where you open on Unreal Engine. You right click on this and click this. Generate Visual Studio project file. Sometimes it'll be like slowing down or something like that, or it'll just won't pack your mod. It's because of this. I did this. It creates this, just like I said. This is the file that it creates, and after that, everything went fine. It also told me about the SDK version, just like I said. I had to look for it, install it. GG's. Okay. We go to here, Windows, Package Project. Pay attention, because most of this, it'll show you this. Choose the folder where you want to save it. And here I have something called test mods. You can see it here. I'm gonna create a new one. Black pants, red cuffs, SSG for Goku. Here, big folder. For any first time you're doing this, it'll take longer than me. Because when I did it for the first time, and it was a mod that didn't even work, by the way. We saw that in the. Let's do another thing. Well, it already just finished. BTM 001. This is the one that had like the different one, right? The BTM 000. Okay. This one. Let's go to the color one, and this has to be like blue. Okay. This has to be blue. If it's not blue, oh, okay. It most likely the second shader for the pants. Okay. We probably don't need it. If we do, um, I have to modify it. I'll cut the video and I'll add it. It's just I'll just do the same. I just won't change anything, but just add it like a different color, another black. Sorry. All right. Let's head over to my test mods. Black pants, red cuffs. Windows, sparking 0. This is like the things that the mod generates, the packaging generates. We go to sparking 0, content, packs. Here, look at this. Okay, this is weird. Really weird because this thing shouldn't be here. This 200 one is shouldn't be here. But this one, look at this. This is the ID that we gave to our mod. So you grab these three: pack, UCAC, UCAS, UTOC. Where do I take this? Let's go back here. Browse local files. Sparking 0, content, packs. You should have this. If you have on Verum, this creates it automatically. If not, create one that has this name exactly. This is the mod. You can see exactly. This is the red cuffs. Okay, let's close it. There we go. And now, Control V. This is it. GG's. You just place your mod into Sparking 0. Let me plug in my controller. There we go. And now we test it out. In case the pants didn't work, I'll just show it with the cuffs. Because just of what I said. It might need the other BTM. Alright. Oh well, the song is overlapping over this one. Whatever. We're here to check. Let's go over here. Battle offline CPU. I wanna check if this is actually recording my. Yes, it is. Okay. Apologies. Now we go here, and Goku should have his pants a little bit black. Probably not completely. And his cuffs red. And the mod is ruined. Oh no! Oh my god! Guys, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Oh my god, I just baited you. Oh my god. No. Forgive me. Completely forgive me. This? Oh my god, I should have been reading my things. I should have read my notes. I stopped reading notes because I just did this recently. These three things, we need to rename them. To what? You click on rename. You just add underscore B. Really? That looks pretty stupid. I believe that if we go I think that the one I deleted, the one you saw, it had an underscore P. If we go to Beast Gohan, I'm pretty sure underscore P. It has a 9. I don't know what this is for, but it has an underscore 9. Yeah, an underscore P. That is something that also in the tutorials I didn't see, and it's probably why most of my mods didn't work. Let's put them here. Okay, right? Let's try it again. My bad. You can blame this on me for not reading my notes. I literally took a whole day to put the entire notes together and do exactly what I have to do in order to guide people that don't exactly know how to mod, right? Now we're talking, I think. We can see that it might as well be that, and that is gonna fix it. There you go. I knew it because if probably when I wanted the pants to be black the first time, I didn't want the freaking these things to be red. I just wanted the pants to be black. You can see that the this color is exactly this one. Look at this, like dark yellow. And if we go here, it's like a dark yellow. If I modify the other BTM, it'll work. And now I want this little line, this little blue line, and the boots. No, just the blue line because maybe the boots are already pretty cool. Maybe these things to be red or white. And now I have my favorite color Super Saiyan for Goku, and my favorite Goku in my favorite color. Same I'll do with Gogeta. But yeah, see, that was the most important step ever. And the only tutorial that missed it from that didn't miss it from the ones I watched was the French one. Eventually, I muted the video and just started doing the exact same thing that the guy was doing. Until at the end, he renamed all of them to dash P, underscore P, and I was like, why would he do that? It makes no sense. Why would he even, right? And it ends up being that it was that. It was exactly this. When I did it, for only the cuffs, the thing that you saw, that it was red cuff Super Saiyan for Goku, I was literally baffled when I said like, oh, it's not working. Oh, I forgot to put the dash P, but I don't think that's gonna do it. And dash P, boom, red. Okay. Here's the tutorial for modding, guys. I'm gonna. Oops, I don't know why I did that. I thought I stopped recording. Remember, SS characters, the ID of your character, only the first ID. Once again, let's go back in here. Only the first one. If you're doing Gohan, let's say Gohan, Future Super Saiyan, only 0032. To find it Super Saiyan, you need to just find it in F model the 31. Got it? If you're doing Piccolo, 0040. However, you can see that Nail is also 0040. You need to check about the dash 20 in F model. Always in F model. That's it, guys. Glad to be part of this. Eventually, I'll probably put a link to this. I'm maybe the people that made this, probably NovaTedd ain't gonna be that happy that I'm referencing him. I'll also mention the guy that the French guy that helped me do this. I'm also gonna make myself this. I'm gonna make a word that has this exact thing. I'm not gonna copy and paste it. I'm gonna do it my own way, just like I explained it. Remember to install this. This is the most important thing because it makes its job to recreate the same IDs of the whatchamacallit, the same like materials, the same attributes that the models in the Sparking Zero have. Okay. After this, if you have any other questions, maybe an error that has been popping up to you, you should tell me. Maybe we can find a way. Like I told you, the only ones I found was the SDK one, and the fact that it was like it had like no files, it couldn't package it, so I had to go here, right click, and generate Visual Studio project file. This will generate this, and you should be able to just go for it. Also, if in case, use this, your little notepad or whatever the fuck you want to use it for whatever. Just do whatever you want. In case rim light. Oh, rim light size was 5.0 instead of switching, because look at that. I had to close F model to delete the mod that I had before. So rim light size, it was 5.0. Top light mold, I think it was. It was on 2.1. Rim light size tends to be in 0.0. I know that for a fact. But yeah, that was the tutorial to edit the colors of clothes and also skin. SKN has some, it means skin, and you'll like understand why I say that, because just like in the screenshot, I'm probably gonna put this here, and probably around here the screenshot of the Goku I first modded in with the dash P, with the underscore P. That's it, guys. I'm not gonna bother you anymore. This tutorial is long enough. You guys aren't probably gonna stay till the end. Appreciate that you all watched the tutorial though, and I'm glad that you, with this, you probably learned how to mod. If not, well, just let me know. I'll do whatever in order to help you out. And thank you so much. Maybe for the next time, I'll edit the eyes. Look at, oh, what happened? I'll edit his eyes. Maybe I want them to be red again. I love red. This Super Saiyan for Goku is pretty insane. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you later. See ya.